What's up, Paul? How you doing? How you doing, Paul? What's up there, David? Everything to avoid the heat? Nah, my work's been giving us longer lunches and breaks. That's nice. It's why I haven't been fishing a lot. Got other stuff to do, you know what I mean? So when I know the water is what it is and we're in the time of season that we are in, might as well make sure I'm getting other things taken care of too. What's up, Lewis? Not sure how the bite will be or what's going on here. We'll find out. Everybody had a good Monday. Come on, fish. So I heard over the weekend, just like post Facebook stuff and all that stuff, the river bite's been slow. Yeah, really hot, yeah. Yeah, my work gave us extra long breaks, lunch and last break there. It was nice of them. Come on, fish. Yeah, then we got a long weekend coming up. Well, civic long weekend, but most businesses give everyone the day off with pay. My work is. No employer has to for August 1st, eh? There's a nice bite, guys. There's a nice bite. They can make you work it, honestly. They can ask you to work it. Yeah, pretty much, Sam. Close enough. Close enough. If put it this way, might as well be. It's actually worse. Well, what do you consider worse? If I walk on the property 2 doors down, I get shot. How about that? Does that happen in the Amazon? So, I don't know. Am I fishing similar to the Amazon? Yeah, it's beautiful out here. No, I got another spot up the river here. Now, I just got permission now, but they said just make sure you stay on this side. And I was like, hang on. We'll fish that spot next time because I'm going to talk to the actual property owner. It was an employee that said, yeah, you've been around. You can access it. They said, but stay to the left. You go to the right, you could get shot. I'm like, okay, whoa, wait a minute here. I'm like, okay, hang on. I'll go to where I know I'm allowed, and then I'll talk to the actual property owner there and make sure they visually see me, know who I am for, you know, Everybody's on the same page. Know I'm on that property fishing it. I don't want no trouble. I've earned my respect, and I don't want any heat. Keep everybody happy. What's going on here today, guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No matter where you're from. Welcome, welcome. No, Paul. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It might not have been anything bad, right? But it might have been. Illinois, Mason. Yeah, right on. That's true. We do the English in here. You're right. Exactly. It's the best way to do it. Thanks, Paul. You're right. Everybody should know we type in English for sure. Everyone's speaking English, typing in English. Let's keep it like that. Why type something that I'm not going to know what that means, right? So it's not even, doesn't even, look at these bites. Doesn't even work out to be a statement. You know what I mean? Look at this, guys. What do you guys think? You know, if no one can read it, no one's going to translate it. It doesn't even end up being a statement. So the person wastes their time typing it, right? Whatever bites, Mason. Thanks for welcoming to the channel. Hey, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, and safer than sorry, most definitely, for sure, Paul. And no one's going to take the time to translate it, so. Whatever bites, Mason, whatever's willing to bite. And everything's open. There's nothing illegal that I'd catch here that I can't. Everything's open. That would be in this spot of the river. So it's whatever's willing to take the bait, man. Yeah, thanks, Mason. Thanks. It's, you know, we're in July here. You probably know where you're in. Did you say you're Indiana or Illinois? What's up, Grouchy? Grouchy Fish, thanks for coming in, bud. Long time no see. Illinois. So you're in the heat wave, like all your bodies of waters and rivers. I'd imagine the water's right up in Tampa. What's up, Dom? Fishing? Indiana, right on. So, you know, the waters are, so the fish bite, they'll eat when they have to, but it's not really aggressive, the bite, because the water temps are what they are, and especially for here, like where I'm at here in Ontario. What's up, Princess? Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, Grouchy, I'm fishing the Grand, yeah. Yeah, long time no see, Grouchy Fish. How's it going? Oh, $150 fine there, Fish Fuzz. Yeah. Well, and seeing as I'm fishing the res Fish Fuzz, I can pretty much get you anything you want. You know what I mean, bro? What's up, Randall? How's it going, bro? We got a Tim Hortons up the road. But I got my one rod. I'm not doing nothing illegal. Fish Fuzz, you know that. Working holidays up north? Yeah, good for you. Awesome. Yeah, I'm back to work. I work 40 hours a week. I work 5 days a week. 40 after my lunch is deduct. 40 paid hours, 42 paid hours maybe a week. You catching any fish? No, nothing here. Yeah. All legit. Come on, fish, take it. Take it, fish. Come on, fish. You guys see those little bumps? But that's what they are, they're little bumps. And this time of year, we should almost target them. Like bluegills and panfish, right? I got a big hook on and a good sized bait. We're going for the catfish or the suckers, preferably. That's okay. No, I haven't been live. I've been off for a few days. Since last Thursday, maybe, or Friday. I don't even know. Maybe not even. Maybe since last Wednesday or Tuesday. I've had some other stuff to get done. Work on my truck and family stuff. And yeah, hopefully cats. Yeah, it'd be nice. Did I see one last time I was here, it got skunked. That's not common though. Usually I can, no matter what, get a few fish, but yeah, the time before that, it was, what was it? 3 suckers and a catfish, 4 suckers and a catfish. But yeah, we have a good chance of seeing catfish, bowfin, sheephead, but mainly suckers and catfish. But who knows? Yeah, channel cats, yeah. Yeah, I've done pretty good for channel cats at this spot this year. And I've even talked to a place I fish downriver. I don't get good signal there. I can't really even go live down there. I talked to them the other day, and a couple of pike have been caught. And then, but initially summertime slow, so no different than up here. Yeah, the pan fishing's fun. Yeah, how'd you do up north? What'd you catch up there on your holidays? Guys, I should put a GoPro battery in too here. Should rig it up and just let it play fully. We're gonna have to do a bait check. I guarantee we have no bait. I was getting bites and bumps. There we go. Actually, there's got to be bait. I just got a little bump there. Hey, we could check and have a sucker on. They do that too, where they're just little taps, and they're not swimming around fast. Nothing's moving fast in this heat. You know, us people aren't usually, and same thing with the fish. They're not moving around as fast as they normally do. So what I found in the heat, these suckers can have a taste. Guys, if you guys don't mind, hit the like. We're at 8 likes. You know how many people I've had roll through here since in the last 15 minutes? We've had a lot of people roll through. No one liking the stream. Grandpa's got the grandkids out. What's going on there? Grandma and Grandpa's got the grandkids out. They're a tubing. No muskies? I caught one small muskie when I was up north, and then I caught a big one that shook the hook. I posted a short of it shaking the hook last month. The week after they opened, actually. Raph, what's up, bud? What's up, Raph? Hit the like, bro. Hit the like, Raph. drop $1 in the donation box if anybody can. I'll go fishing again this week if I get a couple super chats. If not, I'm staying home all week. If anything, I'll go post I got some long form stuff today. Because it's easier. I can long form for an hour, 2 hours, make a video. I was even gonna go members only and mods only chat on this one. I was going to. Just cause it's like, you know. Well, Raph, I'm not gonna leave my live stream to go look at your fish, bro. Yeah, I'm sure. Yes, later I can go have a look at it, bro. You know. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Yeah, I'll check it out later. I'll probably get stormed out eventually. My guess is, I feel it. I think we're gonna get a big thunderstorm come in eventually. The humidity storm because of the heat. Lewis Brown, $1. I wasn't referring to you, Lewis. Lewis, you donate to this channel constantly, man. And stuff like that. But thank you, Lewis. Lewis, setting a fine example. $1. $1's not much. Yeah. I just got gas for $1.15 here at the res. I appreciate that, Lewis. You're setting a fine example. That's why Lewis is the foreman on his job. That's why Lewis is the boss. No one can prove me wrong. And everybody, check out Lewis Brown. He's been going live, catching some good fish, and it's good entertainment. Great content for a great guy. Great guy putting out some great content. So I enjoy hanging out at Lewis's place. I don't leave until I either have to or the stream ends. So. Yeah, no problem, Raph. No problem. Happy birthday, Raph. Yeah. Get me live again this week. And then if I go live, I'll probably go so you can come in, any mods or any members, obviously, you'll be able to chat. Need to be like that. But there you go, buddy. Yeah, well, I just remember like last year whenever you first popped in, I think you said you were a year younger, so you said you were a year older there. So, oh, there's a bite, guys. So I figured I'd wish you a happy birthday. Yeah, you're welcome. I want to buy a new fishing rod to match this reel with. You guys see that this one here, I modified this rod I'm using. I broke the tip, so I put a new rod tip on. And then there's like a medium light rod that man was on sale on clearance, teasing me. I'm like, man, because I need a couple new rods. I just do, you know, it's just the way it goes. Hey, what's up? No, he didn't. I did see he sent me an email, but I didn't see the flash up in the email until I was like partly here or something like that. So no, I didn't. I saw the pop-up for the first few words. I don't think he got it out. Hey, what's up, John? Oh, hang on. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah, no, Randall. Right on. 1 second here. I'll go check that email. 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah, no, he hasn't. Oh, come on, fish. Take it. Take it. Give us a fish. Come on. I think we'll get one here. No, it's not shipped yet. He didn't say when, honestly, Garden. No, he didn't. Well, today's email says it's going to take some time yet or something like that. Unless he's just saying that and he's going to surprise me. Something like that, but as far as I know, it's not shipped, buddy. But I recommend he completes one before doing another one, but it's up to him. I mean, you know what, brother? I'm not trying to be funny at all or rude. I'm not. I know he's a young lad, you know. I'm not trying to be funny at all. So all respect. Hey, what's up there, Alfred? So yeah, it's no big deal. I'm gonna do my darndest to buy myself. But that's what I mean. I'm gonna watch. I might just do some local spots the rest of the week. I gotta watch my spending. I'm gonna pool it all in. If I spend 20 bucks a day in gas this week, and then I don't spend it, if normally I spend 20 bucks a day in gas, which adds up, you know, or 25 or 20 or whatever, right? If I don't spend it, well, I can buy a rod easier that way, right? What's up there, Alfred? How you doing? Been getting out fishing, Alfred? I'm due to hunt down my pike, of course. All my pike spots. I'm due to bushwhack and walk through the bush. Our water level dropped down a little bit, and it's so odd all of a sudden. So my pike should get pushed back into all the holes I find them in. So, oh, come on, fish. So I might do that. And this week I'd like to. And we'll get a long form out of that. You should be able to get them on the St. Lawrence, Raph. If you can get to the St. Lawrence. But it sounds like you're more in, if you're going to catch a pike, it'll be a pickerel. You're more into that area of towns and the ponds, right? I've thought about my other rods in my truck, and I thought about casting lures for a change here. Oh, that was a good bite. Darn it, guys. That was good. That was no bluegill. That was no bluegill, whatever that was. What's up there, Rod? How you doing? Good to see you in here, bro. How you doing, John C? Jay Fishing. How's it going? How's it going, Jay? How you been keeping there, Jay? Just had a good bite, guys. So hopefully that's a good sign. That wasn't just bluegill bites. What's going on, Garden? When are we going to see you fishing again? Ocean fishing there, those fish. Can you fish tonight, bro? Yeah, I'm doing good, Jay. This is my 4th week back to work, so that's good. I haven't been fishing as much in the last week, but the water's warm. Got a bunch of truck maintenance done, so that's good. Everything's up to date with the truck and all that. I got my basement room there tidied up a bunch. I'm making a little fishing office in there for obviously the winter streams and fall. Stuff like that, you know. Posting, hanging stuff on the walls and whatever, eh? Whoops. Whoops. Here we go, ski show. Do a jump, buddy. Do a jump, buddy. No jump. It's a pleasure boat highway. You know, we don't see people trolling this top upper end. It's probably amazing. Walleye, pike. It's got a troll for them. Throw the baits out, cover some water. Betcha it would be really good. It's a pleasure boat highway. Oh, okay. Oh, renews in a couple of days. New access points, John? I have another spot I'm going to be trying up the river, and it's like unfished from shore, a few doors off. I had the permission, just I was told to beware of the neighbor, and there's no fence in between the properties. So I was like, well, you know what? I'll just go here for today. And then I'll talk to, it was an employee. I'm going to talk to the actual property owner. All things country, thank you very much. Oh, good. 3 pike. Thank you very much there, ATC. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Great live Sunday, by the way. It's always my pleasure to come in there and hang out. And anybody in the chat, 14 people here, All Things Country. Check that channel out. Every Sunday, he sluices, or he, don't want to pronounce it wrong. Not all up on my lingo. He gives stuff away too, heads up. So, everybody likes free stuff, no? I'm an honest guy, just saying. ATC goes live Sundays. There's always a giveaway at the end of the... Oh, and there's giveaways throughout the live. Into the other entries and the other draws. So just a heads up, everyone. Thanks a lot, ATC. I really appreciate it. Nice, Midwest. I hope you get on lots of fish. Do I want to try panning? I've been a fan of watching metal detecting and gold. One of, you know, my favorite shows, like when I was still watching TV, you know, was like Gold Rush. I watched all of the Gold Rush Alaskas, and you know, I do want to take a trip to come on, fish. To the old, you know, the Yukon Gold Rush and stuff like that. Yukon, Alaska Gold Rush. I'd love to do like a tour, you know. Yeah, I bet. Jeez. Gatorades, yeah, get replenished, eh? I went on, that's funny, you didn't go live, eh? Were you filming long form? On my lunch, I went on YouTube and I went through like to see if anyone was live. I don't know how I missed, I have notifications for your channel too, obviously. But I didn't pick up my phone until noon. Oh, according to Gold Rush. Oh, and I watched the white water. There's little nibbles there. Something's at the bait. Hopefully it's something big. We did have the one big hit that wouldn't have been a smaller fish. Come on, fish. And it's tough to get excited. Like, I'm enjoying hanging out by the water, but I know how the bite is right now. It sounds like ATC did well, though. Yeah, I know how it is. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Well, since last Tuesday, any fishing I had done, that's exactly what it was. Just fishing, casting. And the one day I went, I had one trout on, shake off. Same thing next day, I had a trout on, shook off. I don't know if they have soft gums or they get in the current and they just, I've been getting off. Yeah, I haven't watched any of those ones, Rod. The opal one, or the Australian gold or opal ones. I only saw when Parker went to, come on fish, come on fish. When Parker was going to Australia a bit. Is that music, guys, or them just talking? Come on, guys, go right past here. I'm gonna silence. Well, I don't hear their music. Well, we're good. If they crank it on, because these boats here, they have sound systems in them, like super good sound systems. Look at this thing, it's riding low. I wonder if that has a water ballast in them. Look at how low this boat's riding, guys. I'd almost think the plug's out. But I don't know. Maybe that's the way these boats ride. Look at how low that is in the water, guys. Like, that is riding low, man. Huh. Hey, what's up, Nikki? Thanks for coming in. How you doing? They're waving. They're waving. Wake boat, that's normal, Paul? Okay. I'm doing good. Monday work day's done and sitting by the river fishing. What's up, Flaws? That's a pretty cool name. Was a pretty good, cool boat, eh? Expensive boat. That boat wouldn't be cheap. Probably, I don't know, what do you think? 130, 140 G's? Canadian. I do have a bait caster. I'm not using it right now, though. There's fish. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. I have it. It's like 40 feet away from me. The bait caster. Just soaking worm on the bottom here. Spinning reel. Yeah. Oh, too bad you couldn't share it with us live, but I totally get it. Whatever you upload, I'll check out. Their garden. Come on, fish. Yeah, Paul, I want to get that. I'm sure it's the top of the gas tank there, the seal, no gas cap. I wish they even sold something aftermarket that worked as a gas cap to seal it off, because I want that light off. Nice, nice. Well, I hope that's all it is. I don't know though, Garden. Yeah, I'm thinking that a storm will blow in at some point here. I'm hoping not till like 8 though. But yeah, the conditions are right here, for sure. I mean, the humidity and then a bit of cold air there up above mixing with it a bit. No, it's prime for, I feel it here now. And the breeze picks up a little bit. See that we got a little bit of, but that should mean that could make the fish be more willing to bite right now before the storms. I don't know. No, I hear you, ATC. The truck is mint. That's the thing, though, right? Everything's working just fine. And what it is the gas cap is capless. Like, there's no gas cap, you know? So you put your in at 7 years old. So the rubber's seal, and it's actually, you can see it's a bit loose. Like, it wiggles around a bit. You know, I'm sure that's where it's a small, what's it register as? Small evap leak. Yeah, terrible design for that, yeah. But I mean, anybody, you think, I haven't researched it enough, but there might be an aftermarket gas cap that just corks over top of that. If not, someone should come up with something like that, because you can't use your remote car starter if your service engine light's on in most vehicles. My truck is one of them, right? So, like, I would never use in the summertime remote car start. I don't mind, you know, roll the windows down, get the truck running and stuff. But like the wintertime, I like to pre-start. What's up there, Happy Hooker? A couple bites, but nothing landed in 38 minutes here. Sometimes after a boat passes, you know, the wake, the turbulence spits up the bottom and fish just get active quick. We'll see. Whatever bites, but it's going to be suckers or catfish ordinarily. Could get shocked. I mean, anything could bite, but my guess is going to be suckers or catfish. But there's walleye, there's bass, there's everything here. Never know. Bowfin. But what we normally catch here, the little ones, I'm targeting bigger fish, I guess. So a lot of times the small bites, I don't even hook them. But suckers or catfish is the norm. Here we go, Grandma and Grandpa got their kids out. Here we go, got their grandkids out, tubing. Now that's cool. I don't know, and the fishing was really hot here in the spring, and like all throughout, really, the fishing has never let me down here. But since like the heat of the summer, and could have something to do with the pleasure boat stirring everything up, like this is constantly stirred up. I don't know. I want to get my boat up here though and troll the river. I've been meaning to do that, like, and I could have done that Sunday. I just familyed it. Come on, fish. So let's see the difference. September after and October, I'm not wishing away these months, you know, but let's see that you know, the boat, once school's back in, the pleasure boaters die down a little more, right? especially during the week or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure if it was October, we would have landed a few. Like, I mean, they're, and the catfish, I mean, for channel cats and stuff like that, they're eating. They're eating. September, October, man, they put on a pretty good feed bag because it's a matter of water temperature that'll send them dormant, right? So their instinct is, and like when the water does drop where they do go dormant, it's usually in a matter of a couple of days. When we get to that point, you know, boom, water slams down 20 degrees. Seems like overnight. I watched it close last year, and that's, it's nice by the river here though, guys. I'm gonna throw out a piece of shrimp, I think. But even the smaller bluegills and stuff like that, they attack the shrimp. They come up like piranhas and just start taking chunks out of it, right? So I'll notice the bites and then I'll check the bait, and that's what it is. It's just fish that are coming up and just not even, they're just taking chunks out of the bait, like the shrimp. I'm fishing at the Grand River. What's up there, man, Ruth? How you doing? Paul, where's Steel City at? What's Steel City up to? Come on, fish. He's working, eh? Yeah. But it's been a while now. It's been since a fish has took the bait and ran. You know what I mean? Or since, I want that to come back where they're moving around a little faster. The fish are moving so slow, they'll eat your bait and just sit there. Paul, have you got out fishing at all? Look at this, it's a highway, eh? Just a highway along here. Whoa. Yeah, it's a sick boat. Yeah, that's big money there. Yeah, guys. Two carp. Yeah, they're big ones though, eh? Man, that Welland River we fished. I want to fish for that more. I want to get my boat in there too, Paul. Okay size. Wasn't one of them 23 pounds? Oh, okay. It's been a long time since I got stung by a bee. Feel for you, Garden. Yeah. what was it? One of them was 23 pounds, one of them was 18 pounds, something like that. Those are good sized carp, man. Both of them bigger than my my to-date personal best. Which reminds me, do I got my scale with me? I'm sure I do. Come on, fish, take it. I don't know if we got robbed for our bait, because even the little hits aren't happening. You know, these pontoon boats, they can be good for fishing, trolling, fishing. It's a big casting deck. I mean, busy place though, eh? I know that boat went by not long ago or whatever, but or like, is the rapid stir up really good? You know, constantly this is being stirred up, and then it goes over a dam. It goes down through another shallow area, and then it ends up in Cayuga, right? Come on, fish. I think we got to do a bait check. I think this is the warmest our water's been up here, and for as long. Since, I mean, I'm sure back in the days at some point it's warmed up to where they had like a record-breaking heat. I don't think it's cooling down tonight. I think it's one of them nights where it was, but it did cool down a bit last night. I think it was 18 this morning when I got up. So whatever that is, 70, what is 18? Oh yeah. Well, if they're in there, you'll get one eventually, I would imagine. So there's pike and pickerel in the river, eh? Cool. Can give you a chance for a hybrid too, I think. Can pike and pickerel spawn together? Close to the same genetics, really. Okay, there's probably no bait on. We need a fish, guys. We need a fish. You hear my knees crack when I stand up. Working, man. Working, man. A lot of years working. Yeah, no bait, of course. We were right down in the walleye grass, though. I mean, there is walleye down in there. For sure. And that might be it, too. Fish gotta find my bait through the grasses this time of year, too. Let's go with this piece of shrimp. Man, these were in my lunch pail. These were frozen solid. They're not now. There's another big money boat. They're big money, those fancy ski boats. Should go to my local tackle shop tomorrow after work, guys, and try to see if they have any of my scents, because I haven't been fishing scents, right? No scent, and I'm a scent user all the time. And for like really the last month, I've eased off on using it at a time of year where I should be using it, you know? Yeah, they can. Yeah, yeah, hybrids. Yeah, right on. And I think ATC in the future, we're gonna see more of them hybrids. For one, chain pickerel are being caught further down, further west along Lake Ontario shoreline. And I mean, the pike are dominant. We start getting some pickerel, chain pickerel, it's gotta happen. You'd think that they're gonna, that sounds pretty low. Where is that? Oh yeah, okay. I think we have more of a chance in wacky worms, wacky rig worms. Yeah, maybe not here though, Lewis. Maybe if I was in my boat, I see there's like a tree that's way out in this point. It's on the turn of the river. I think if I went over there and I threw a wacky worm down under there and stuff, there is a lot of bass in this upper river. We've caught a couple here. Yeah, boats are all big money. Even a little restorer, you can add up, you know, boats. They're a hobby, Dave. Even if you're restoring one or buy an old one, slowly but surely, they're gonna eat some coin, you know. You're gonna recarpet it or put some new seats in it, or you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, clean up the wiring, you're gonna... All boats, hobby money, it costs money. Yeah, some of these wake boats or whatever, though, they're a couple hundred G's. I've never fished with 1A ATC. And I mean, nowadays, especially with us on YouTube, like, a Senko would just be another mold someone could buy probably and start pouring their own. I guess big companies are feeling it. And like, you know, like iCast and stuff like that, apparently they're feeling it. I don't know. There's so much, there's big underground industry in fishing, right? Well, that's not too bad, Grouchy. I guess if it's just a little tinny and whatever else, do the bearings, change the tires on the boat trailer, or... I guess you've never maybe had to upgrade the wiring, or I don't know. That's not bad. Oh, thanks. Right on. Yeah, a couple of streams have been kind of featured. Not like we have super high numbers in here. It's the same old us hanging out. There's been a lot of less people streaming the last couple of days, and I was shocked to find today I couldn't find anybody live on my lunch. I had a 45-minute lunch. I was like, all right, sandwich and a beverage and all that, and watch some YouTube or whatever. Couldn't find anybody live. So I still watched YouTube, but no bites on this shrimp, eh? And we're after 6 o'clock here. Come on, fish. And I thought of targeting bluegills or whatever, the smaller species, right? The smaller fish. Just so that we're seeing fish, right? But I've had one good bite that wasn't bluegill bites, for sure. It sucks I didn't hook the fish. Come on, fish. But yeah, when I get home tonight, I'm gonna do a little more work in my laundry room den there. I'm pretty much emptying it right out. And then I'm moving a shelf and I'm looking at Marketplace for a desk. I'm gonna put like a desk and then try to find David, you watch the news? Bro, you watch the news, bro? You hear about Dundas, man? Yesterday, man. Pretty much, and that's funny because normally I'll go down there Sundays if I don't go to, like, if I'm not fishing big game or go somewhere in my boat or something. A lot of times I'll end up along that creek, and I'm like, man, even yesterday I thought about it. I was like, yeah, you know, that's right out. I've caught lots of trout right there, right where that's at, right where that happened, eh? I just said to my spouse, I'm like, man, I'm surprised I wasn't down there. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. Ah, someone got shot and killed yesterday there. And it was a 25-year-old local. I don't know if it was a parking lot incident or road rage, or I have no idea what the whole deal is. They don't know, and they're not saying, so they're investigating whatever. And they got, like, you know, suspect vehicle, the kind of description, and who knows what they have, but pretty sad, man. And that's what I mean, like, dude, where I'm in the neighborhood I'm in right now, well, there are lots of guns. Right now, where I am, I'm in a neighborhood that if I trespass on the wrong property, I'm done in. I'm on the reserve, right? Different rules out here. So yeah, it's like, you know, that's pretty sad. It was sad to hear, and sad news, and, you know, none of that should be happening. Yeah. Well, a lot of people, you know, just because guns are illegal, like, a lot of people think other countries are like, oh, Canada, they don't have any guns. dude. You know? No, I guarantee no, like, dude, there's, like, you know. Yeah. Yeah, pretty sad. 25 years old, man. And yeah, so I'm too old to know of the name, and then my oldest kids, they're too young to know of the name. So, I don't know. It's a real small town. Yeah, there you go. I know, pretty sad, eh? Yeah, so sad. But and then you had that Supercraw, or whatever that was. That wasn't Supercraw. We're getting little hits or something going on here. Whatever happened before, now they have a suspect from that last incident, and they still haven't gotten him. And they know who they're looking for, or something like that. In this world, man. Yeah, most definitely. I think a lot of law-abiding ones are having them now too, ATC. Well, I guess that makes them not law-abiding maybe, but... Come on, fish. I know. So sad. I have a feeling it wasn't a troubled individual neither. Come on, fish, take it. I have a feeling it wasn't a troubled individual. Could be something as simple as a parking spot thing, man. So crazy, right? Right. Yeah. Yeah, man. But I'm gonna say the person who did the shooting is gonna get caught. I think they're gonna get caught. I mean, and then so what? Now what? Like, you know, that's not cool. It's sad. So that's technically, potentially, 2 lives gone, really, in a sense, right? Wild world, man. Wild world. Come on, fish. We were getting some little bites there, but again, it's stuff small, just pecking at that shrimp. Something there right now. That's the thing. I've had bass hit the shrimp. Bass love shrimp. We're gonna have to do a bait check. No, there's a little tiny tap there. Come on, fish. And then partly, I think I got to contend with all the little bluegills from this year and all the fry and hatchlings of everything, right? And when I do bring in the bait, I have grass on there. It's like the bottom of this river is covered in a nice green, healthy grass. Beautiful, beautiful grass. And it, you know, it holds fish and the fish can hide in there, and you got to get your bait in there. And, you know, I think the best bet when when the whole river's covered is trolling and running your baits above the grass. Look at those. See that little tap there? Come on, fish. Take it. Yeah, trolling's fun. I know a lot of people, there's mixed reviews on trolling. I don't just want to troll like full-time all my life. I like everything, but no, trolling's nice. Just putting along and you wait for the rod to go off, right? There's still fishing skill involved. You know, you got to make sure, keep an eye on it, that it doesn't get weeds on it. As soon as it hits weeds, it's going to stop being presentable. A lot of things. Depths, what you're going to throw on top of what, how you're going to, you know, it still takes thought and effort, I think. But there's some people that I've heard of that say, oh, no, trolling's not fishing. Well, it is fishing. Trolling is fishing. But there's some people that just can't stand trolling. You have a two-stroke? Yeah. I trolled with a 42 stroke before I have the 54 stroke. Then I trolled with a 33 two-stroke and then smaller motors. But yeah, I used to go through a lot of gas, man. Two-stroke, man, I'd go through 50 liters in a day of trolling. Now I'm lucky to go through 12. This is the Grand River. We have bait on or not? Yeah, there's still bait on. I'm gonna downsize my hook. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I got a big purchase on my list, and it's for an iPilot, right? Something with spot lock and, like, you know, cruise control more or less. And then of course the lithium batteries. I need the lithium batteries too, right? All right, I'm gonna stick with shrimp for another tryout. I went to a smaller hook, so. And I took a sinker off. But I'm gonna put a savings plan in place January, February, and March next year. and then buy it for like May, by the end of May. And the trouble is, you need batteries too, right? Like, I mean, I have batteries. Oh, this guy's setting up to fish. He's dropping his iPilot in, or whatever. Well, I thought he was. But he's got the spot lock iPilot, this boat that's gonna pass us here. Looks like he's setting up to troll. Oh, I think he's checking his plug. What's he checking? Yeah, you guys here, I'll turn the camera. What's Buddy up to? He's working on something. His plug? What's going on there? What's up, Tom? Fishing for whatever bites. They're TI. Not gonna zoom in on them. We don't need to. Oh, come on, fish. I'm sure they're okay. We're getting some bites here. Again, I went to a smaller hook. Come on, fish. Right on, David. I'd just hang on to it. One day you might have a use for it. I don't know, they break down or what? What he's got going on there? He's not far from the launch if he has any problems. Is he grabbing his phone? Yeah, he is. He's grabbing his phone. I think he broke down. They're these. Let's see if they're locals. Nice boat though. Perfect boat right there, guys. Oh, he's good. He's gonna fire up and go. Yeah, he's totally fine. They waved nice. That was nice of them. 31 in Peterborough, eh? Yeah, pretty much the same here. My shrimp's fine. I'm switching to worm. Hey, what's up, basement? No, man. It's been slow. I've only been fishing for, well, over an hour here. How you doing? Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's soup for sure. It's been a tough bite. Yeah, 33, pretty much the same. I mean, I'm out of town. I'm not in the heart of any town, so it's a little better here, but pretty much the same across the board, right? So I went smaller hook, so if these smaller fish, maybe we'll hook them. And they just might want a smaller, even the bigger fish with the hot water, warm water, they might want a small meal, you know? Yeah. We had a break from it in the evenings a little bit, but then it's back. But yeah, for about a week, we started getting some cooler nights, but it's been a pretty warm summer. I'm expecting like thunderstorms to fire up too, right? Earlier, like not about like, I don't know, maybe about like even 45 minutes ago, I felt like a bit of a breeze change, and then I'm like, prime conditions for a thunderstorm to fire up, eh? The humidity and stuff. Here we go, do a jump, do a trick, here we go. Oh, they bailed, he bailed, man. I could have got that on film. Away they go to pick them back up. There's bites, come on, fish. Smaller hook, let's see if we can hook something. I got it. Nope, 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 we had it. I did have connection. When I set the hook, I thought I had it. And it was small, bluegill or whatever it is. I thought we had it though, guys. And I'm gonna plug my phone in too. Let's plug the phone in. I don't know. It's oh, there's just missed a good bite. What was it? Was it 64, 65? Today broke a record back in 90s. We were competing with a record today from 1964. I don't know, David. Oh, there we go. We had a decent winter last winter. See, man. I know the sun's obviously more potent. I mean, no doubt the world's been warming up. Maybe it's, well, it makes sense. The less ice coverage, the faster it's gonna melt. Because there's more, you know what I mean? It's commonly, naturally, and then your ice age slowly warmed up. But then now we're at the point where there's, you know, it's melting that much faster. I appreciate it. Wenny, thanks. 27 is cool these days. You're kind of right, I guess, David. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Steady 27 and, you know, cooler nights, fish would stabilize. You wouldn't have the 90-degree weather or 90-degree water temps. Oh man, guys, that's okay. Yeah. That's quite the wake. When they run slow there, they give off, it's like a 2.5 foot roller, 3 foot roller, kinda. Well, I think the lack of rain has saved us. The harbor hasn't been as bad, but you know, Lewis was mentioning an algae bloom down in Maine. No doubt there's algae blooms, David, but you're right. There's been less broadcasted about algae blooms this summer. Is it lack of, like, I don't know, man. Huh. Interesting. You'd think we'd be hearing a lot about algae blooms. I wonder if Christie's, like, beach is closed. That would be one that... Or Valence. I wonder if they're... Because they'll close their beaches, right? I think. When the algae blooms come. We have bait on there or what? Did we lose our worm? Yeah, it feels like, well, no, it feels like we don't have worm on. Yeah, no worm. Come on up here. Oh. Nice, sharp, small hook. Usually works really well. Carp, suckers, whatever bites, really. Just because they just, even if they just have a small nibble, usually it goes in their mouth. Everybody wave. They're waving. Nice folks. Nice folks. There we go. Come on, fish, take it. No, man, they spit it out. Come on. Should be able to hook the smaller fish that are biting too. We almost had that last one. Thanks, David. Come on, fish. There's fish. Come on, take it more. See that? Tap, tap. I'll hold the rod if they bite again like that. Oh, we just went slack. That could be sucker. That could be sucker. Come on, fish. Let me know you're there. Nope, it's not there. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Oh, come on. I think we're debaited. Overcast, guys. We should be good. Come on, fish. No bait on. He baited. What's up there, squirrels? How you doing? Hopefully you brought us in some luck, bud. I had some bites, but I can't hook anything. I had one good size that wouldn't have been like a smaller bluegill or whatever, but finicky still in the warm water, eh? Here we go. Little tap there. You guys see that? Come on, fish. Take it. I'll pick up the rod. This way. Don't miss out. Come on, fish. And I pick up my rod and stop. Nothing. What's up there, Cade? Come on, fish. It's a tough bite here, Caden. I'm getting some bites. I'm just not hooking any fish. I'm sure I would like it, Caden. What I've been eating ice cream wise, it's been in my fridge, has been chocolate chip cookie dough. Or my freezer. I think that's just about gone though. But I'm sure I'd like that one. No, a couple bites. Tough go. I mean, I haven't been fishing all day, of course. Hour and a half we've been fishing. A few bites, I get debaited, you know. Not debaited right now, but yeah. Ice cream cake, yeah. Dairy Queen makes a good ice cream cake. Oh, I'm not gonna go buy any, Caden. I'm not gonna go buy any. Come on, big fish, come on. ATC. On Sunday there, you know, my name almost, I almost got that gold back, eh? Because it was like, it flashed OUTFISH Ontario, and then the gold, the person who won it. It flashed like OUTFISH Ontario, then boom. To the next person there. Gold, New York Gold, or pardon me, I forget their name, but well, I get out fishing a lot. It's a long-term goal. There we go. There's some little taps there. Come on, fish. You know, I can't wait till we get back into the season where the fish bite and want to run with it. You know, right away. They're just so lethargic. You know, even those suckers I caught, last suckers I caught here, I'd catch them and then release them, and they just wouldn't want to swim away. There's nothing wrong with them. Barely hooked, you know. Unhook them, here you go, back in the water. They just don't want to swim away. Just lethargic. There's a little tap, see? Also, I think I'm dealing with, like, oh, you guys hear that? I think that was a gunshot. Fish on. We got one. It's not big. Don't spit it, fish. Don't spit it. What do we got? That's exactly what it said, was biting. It's a beautiful looking fish, though. Look at the size of this thing. Like, it is beautiful. Look at this thing. Now, that is pumpkin seed. Like, look at that pumpkin seed. Look at that, good size. That's a good sized pumpkin, guys. We got a fish. We're not skunked. Nice. Nice. Woohoo! Look at look at that thing. Whoops, let's get it back in the water. It goes. Back in the water. Thank you, fishy. Thank you, fishy. Fish is a fish. Fish is a fish, yeah. A little pumpkin seed there. Interesting. Call them bluegill? Well, yeah, so that wasn't a bluegill. There is bluegill out here with them, so that's a pumpkin seed. You probably have bluegill and pumpkin seed there, Caden. Same thing we have here, bluegill. The next fish might be just a bluegill. I know that that's been the bites I've been getting. It's like the bluegill bites and stuff. So see if we get another one here quick. I reduced hook size so we could catch those. See if we catch another one and I'll show you the difference. Like what's our pumpkin seed to a bluegill. Well, that's the thing, a sunfish. But a bluegill's in that sunfish category too, you know. Like a bluegill is a sunfish. There is actually no sunfish, right? Sunfish family, bluegill, pumpkin seed, green sunfish, you name it, right? It's just categorizing all them fish, long ear, blue ear, green ear, red ear, all of them just in the sunfish, right? Come on, fish. Holding the rod, so we... You guys hear that? Here we go. Perch family? The perch family? Sunfish, bluegill's not in the perch family. Pumpkin seed aren't in the perch family. They're in the bass family. Bass are in the sunfish family. Fish on. There's another one. Let's see if it's a regular bluegill. No, it's another pumpkin seed. Another pumpkin, just like what we had there. And see, I said I reduced that hook. Not a good idea. Now we're hooking them too deep. Which I'm gonna have to run up to my truck and get my new pliers because these pliers are kind of broken. I have another set here. Let's see if I can get these to work for this fish. This one hooked a bit deep, guys. I'm just probably not gonna make it. Sadly. Better run to my truck. Man, what's going on there? Was that person kidding or what? Someone going local out here? fish is a bit pale. Yeah. Not sure if this one's gonna end up surviving, but hopefully it does. It was hooked a bit deep, honestly. It seemed to have swam away. I think it's okay. Yeah, squirrels. Might as well. Fishing live streams are good. So, 2 pumpkin seeds back to back, eh? Whatever. No complaints. Man, I want us to get dumped on with rain for a few days so I can get like 5 or 6 or 10 or 20 dozen worms. I don't gotta buy them anymore. I did all right though. I made it to July without buying worms, and I fish all the time. I fished a lot, so I did do all right for self-supplying myself with worms or whatever. But really. Our boat traffic died down a bit. Something's there. Come on, fish. There we go. Come on, fish. There we go. Take it, fish. One more bite. Give me another bite. No. We could have had another one. It had it. Come on, fish. It's going all right, fish on. Couple pumpkin seeds, good size ones, but no big fish right yet anyways. But it's going Going good. Let's check this bait out. No bait on. We got debaited. Pretty much. Let it get to the bottom there. Listen to all these exhausts out here, eh? I mean, I'd probably put something performance on my truck when what I have rots out. And that's a brand new exhaust system I have on my truck, technically. I mean, it looks brand new still anyway, so not gonna fix something that's not broken, right? Come on, fish. Let's go. 2 pumpkin seeds. Oh, there we go. Listen, did you guys see that? Couple bites there. Pumpkin seed again, or bluegill, or whatever. Yeah. Well, that does work, squirrels. Seems to, anyways. Whoop, sub's there. Come on, fish. Eat it. Eat it. That's just pecking at it. Ugh, come on, fish. Might have got debaited there. That was shrimp and worm on there. Combination of the two. Everybody smash the like. 39 likes. I think we're debaited. Well, Monday come and went quick, guys. Huh? I hope everybody made a day's pay or whatnot. Yeah, I think we lost our bait. I'm pretty sure of it. Right on. Appreciate it, whoever hit that like to 40. Bring us to 40. Yeah, we must be debaited or we'd still be getting bites. Oh yeah, there's no bait on this. They're out there, bluegillies. And that goes for the walleye and the pike. That's what they're eating. They'll go in and they'll swoop up an easy bluegill. Oh, no problem. It's going all right, Laura. Just 2 fish, and they were just pumpkin seeds, but they were good sized ones. They're like hand size. You see the bites we're getting here? It's pretty much the dominant bite. A lot of bluegills going on here. 'Tis the season, right? Sunfish, warm water fish. Come on back, fish. As soon as I set the rod down, we're gonna get bites. Because there's no way they debaited us that fast. Yeah, I hope you had a good day, Laura. Let's go fish, come on. Oh, there we go. As soon as I set the rod down, you know? There we go. Nope. Bluegills. Come on, fish. Yeah, debaited pretty much. There's like a tiny rubber worm on there. Going straight shrimp. If I don't catch bowfin soon, well, if I don't catch bowfin, it'll be, last year I didn't catch one neither. So strange. A couple were caught down where I used to always fish, but my signal went to crap. We're not gonna do that. And it's not really a private spot anymore. Oh, come on, fish. That's a nice piece of shrimp there. No, Pop was gonna roll down the bank. That was a good bite. There's something tapping on that shrimp. Here we go. That was a good bite. Darn, man. Should have been holding the rod for that one. That's straight shrimp, eh? Nope, missed it. Darn, darn, darn. Don't know if we got debaited there or not. No bait. Thought they hit that shrimp pretty good. Come on, bigger fish, roll in here. Another piece of straight shrimp. Look at that, right away. Something's on it. What is going on here? Be a big fish. Like the bluegills and all that stuff are really active. So I think that's what's just... Hey, what's up, Brax? How you doing, bud? Appreciate you coming in. Right on, Caden. Right on, Brax. I wouldn't think we got debaited that fast. Man, there's so many ants around here. When I open my pop, I have to like drink it all. If I set it down, the ants will just, they're all over me too. We get debaited that fast? No. Whoa, hear that? I can only think we got debaited there pretty quick. I mean, that was a good bite. Build colonies all morning, eh? Yeah. Huh. Yeah, these are the small ants, but yeah, they're the ground. They're just littered everywhere I look. I see them. Yeah, like that. Like, yeah, you're right. You're the ants, eh? We must have got debaited because we got hit that bite that fast and then nothing. There's no way. I'm gonna say maybe we have an empty hook on there. Yeah, just 2 pumpkin seeds. Missed a lot of fish and bites, but just 2 fish. They were cool looking. Good size, mid-size pumpkin seeds, but... And I think that's what's playing, like, been toying with me. You know, pretty much. Besides one, I got one really good bite. May have been a carp. You know that suck in, suck out, and I didn't get it hooked. Hard to say. Yeah, go to sleep. Yeah, buddy, get some rest. I got to get some sleep in 3 hours from now or 2.5 hours from now or whatever. So the same thing. I don't stay up late. I got to work early in the morning. I like to be in bed by 10 o'clock on a weeknight. I look forward to it, man. Out like a light, pretty much. I'm a light sleeper, but I can go to sleep. And as long as there's no noise, I won't wake up. But Having said that, Friday night, I guess I slept like 12 hours straight. My little youngster, like I fell asleep early. I guess my youngsters were crawling all over me and I was just boom, just stayed sleeping. But working in the heat and stuff, you know. Get lots of fresh air, put a good day's work in. You're gonna go to sleep easy usually. I'm gonna say, yeah, we have no bait on, or we'd be getting bites. We were out there too. We were out there quite a distance. Yeah, no bait. I knew that. After we had those hits and they didn't continue, it's like almost like a guarantee. I'm debaited. They're liking the shrimp though. That was straight shrimp, the last two. Early to rise, yeah. Oh, I like getting up real. I like being up a couple hours before I have to be at work. You know, get up, no rush, make a coffee, you know. No get up and rush. Nice every day. Eat if I want. If not, I don't want. Watch some YouTube. Whatever, right? Four in the morning. Oh, you then it puts you in a bad mood because you didn't get enough sleep. You like to have a couple pints too, eh, Brax? Is that right? Am I right by that? Hmm? Come on, fishy. Oh, that's a good, better bite. Can't wait till the subtle bite is over with, where they're just taking it, you know? It's been so finicky, the fish. They're still eating. Let's say we got debaited on those bites. For sure we did. Well, get off the internet, buddy. Get some sleep, I'd say, no? You don't want to be in a bad mood. Oh. See that? One ant, two ant on my pop can. I set it down for like 20 seconds. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should have been casting baits here. ATC. There's pike around, for sure. But it's tough getting them just on the worm or piece of shrimp or whatever, right? The way I'm fishing here. Looks like we didn't get debaited. Had another hit there. That small one's just chunking at the piece of shrimp. Coming up, taking a chunk out. Coming up, taking a chunk out. They're not eating that whole bait. The fish are little this year's bluegill fry or whatever, or bass fry or some kind of fry. Well, we're feeding stuff anyways. Okay, you have a good night and a good work shift. Come on, fish, take it. Look at these bites. Again, they're eating on the outside of the shrimp. That's not an in-the-mouth bite. And they might have just got the rest of the shrimp from us there. Maybe not. Just gonna run up to my truck for 2 seconds. We're pretty much out of bait there. I'll re-rig up as soon as I get back down. All right. Bait check. There'd be no bait on there. Let's go a bit to the right. There we go. I might go searching for some pike tomorrow after work. We'll see. It's calling to be a doozy of a heat. We'll see how it goes. Bites. I'll pick up the rod now that I noticed a couple of hits in case we get a good one. Much so, Kyle. How are you, bro? Got a couple pumpkin seeds. Just got a bite there. Had a larger bite earlier, but it's slow. For what I'm targeting, I guess it's slow. Oh, really? Huh. Interesting. You at the local close to home pond there? Was it that spot or a different spot? There's one spot that can happen to me too. Oh, come on, fish. Come on, fish. Just saying, I can't wait until they just start taking the bait, you know? They're toying me around like this, getting little bites, and then, but they're smaller. I think I'm dealing with like this year and last year's bluegill hatches and mixed bag out there. Even though the pumpkin seeds were hand-sized, like they were pretty big for pumpkin seeds. I don't know if you're gonna post a short of it or something. I'd have to track back through your life to see it. You're gonna cut a short out of it. I don't know if they took our shrimp or not. That's what I mean. I'm just getting stripped off, right? So even the lunkers that are say if there is a big cat, there's just so many little guys that are just cleaning my bait off before I can get something good to bite, I guess, eh? So it's luck of the draw, I guess. See, again, that was like a tap where they're biting the side of the shrimp. They're not initially biting the bait and the hook. Yeah, cool. Whoa, that's a better fish. Missed it. You guys see that bite? I should have been hanging on to that rod. Boom. There's no way. Was that a bluegill? Like that was taking my rod, man, you know? Stuff like that, you know, just like a hit and miss, like a hit and, you know, did you guys see that one? I should have had, that should have been a boom, fish on, here we go, we got one, you know? I don't know. Very weird, but it's just that warm water, subtle. That was a good bite. That was a really good bite. Feels like I got my bait still on too. Oh no, we got a fish. We're reeling in a bluegill. So it was Caden. Is he still here? Swallowed the hook a bit. I hope not too bad. No, it'll be fine. But Caden was saying, I caught them pumpkin seeds earlier, and Caden was saying we call them bluegill. And I said, give me a bit. I'll probably catch a bluegill. And I got one, just show them the difference. Nice, this fish will be fine. There we go, bluegill. We got a blue giggy. Yeah, Garden. I mean, it wasn't too bad. Come on, fish. Oh, come on, fish. Anyways, it's just gonna go back in the water quick. That's an actual bluegill versus a pumpkin seed, right? Everybody see the difference? Thanks for coming out, bluegill. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, I noticed that, yeah. Yep. That hit straight shrimp. There's no worm on that hook at all. What's up, Jory? Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Likewise. Right back at you, bud. We're pretty much catching panfish. We got 2 pumpkin seeds and a bluegill. Everything's here, but it's just those fish are getting to our bait before anything else. And I usually, oh, there's a bite already. And I usually go through that pretty much this time of the year of the river. Bluegills will beat, no matter where I'm fishing, bluegills just beat the, get to my bait before anything else has a chance. When I'm fishing bottom like this, right? It's not like I'm throwing lures or anything. Yeah, it has the orange belly and the more of the dots and yep, you got it. Yeah, for sure, Garden. Yeah, because you're saltwater fishing, so yeah, you saw the difference there, eh? Sometimes a pumpkin seed can be pretty vibrant. But yeah, you catch some beautiful fish, Garden. You very much do, man. Those are awesome. "12 people in the building, 48 likes. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, I have a belief, kind of the same thing. SoCal, as I'm fishing for these and they're biting the bait, they're chumming and zenting up the whole area of food. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one, SoCal. Everybody in the chat should read that one. And yeah. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of hybrids and stuff. Yeah. Down in my area, like when I leave, if I head to Lake Ontario from where I'm at here, I start catching green sunfish along like the Great Lake Ontario tribs or Lake Ontario close to ponds. Seems like it's green sunfish I catch there. Never used to. But I think that's just something in from, they say they migrated from, I don't know, the southeastern seaboard or something. Any fish you look up came from the south, though. You look up muskie, they say they originated in the Gulf. You know, as a lot of species did switch. There's so many, I mean, how many? Well, because salt water and then the glaciers melting and then waters that were connected and fish migration. Yeah, most definitely, Garden. Do a video on it, yeah. Another nice boat coming along. One of them, oh yeah, they've got a skier out. A ski boarder. Ski boarding. Boom, boom, there you go, buddy. Hit a little bit of a jump for us there. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe no bait. Maybe we got cleaned off without me noticing. Or there's something big around and all the bluegills and the fish tucked down deep and said, we're not presenting ourselves because there's, you know, big, huge pike roaming around. Something like that, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know different lakes have different mineral counts and different, I don't know. I have no idea. It's some fish do well better in other areas maybe, or yeah. Well, those fish that are skipjack, they're a herring, right? Well, we don't have skipjack here. We have lake herring, we have Cisco, but we don't have the initial skipjack. Yeah, normally we do. I might have no bait on because we should have seen bites. But yeah, normally if you're soaking bait and a boat goes by, odds are, you know, just it stirs up all the microorganisms and stuff, and the fish just start biting. No, it does. Normally does. We must not have bait on. What a beautiful night, though. Such a hot day. Looks like this thunderstorm isn't going to happen. You know, that sun's starting to drop down. I'll switch over. I'll put a nice dew worm on, I guess. Cast over to the right a bit as far as I can. We'll see. 10 to 8. We might see a catfish or sucker. I'd love for us to see a bowfin. I'd love it. So many different, well, no, I think the skipjack, you look at them and they're different here. There's so many types of herrings, I guess, but yeah. You know, a common fish that used to be caught along the Grand River, like plentiful, used to be a moon eye, and I don't see as many of them now. Yeah, there's no way there's bait on there. Let's check it out. Yeah, there's no bait on there. That's so funny, right? I was waving like I knew them. That's so funny. Awesome, man. You know, look. It's a herring, yeah. Oh, that's right. Skipjack is a small herring. That's right, yeah. Let's go do worm. know those big, I heard a story today that apparently, you know how those big tuna are worth so much money? Apparently they can be seen from the sky. Those big, huge tuna, like from a small plane. So you know how much those big tunas are worth a lot of money, right? Apparently, someone that uses a plane and a pilot tells them where to go and like, okay, right here. And, you know, those big tunas, they're worth a fortune, right? A lot of money. So when I was told the story today, I believed it because I'm like, I know there's huge money in those big tunas. Huge money. You think? I believed it because, again, it was just a break time. Everybody at work chatting, right? Story, but I believed it because I'm like, you know what? It's crazy on how much money they get for one of them tunas. Like crazy. Right. Yeah, Paul, you see how much they're worth? I think someone's doing target practice over there or what? You know, see how much they're worth. Yeah, that's what I mean. I believe it, Paul. And like, you know, and where they catch them. You know, like there's people who own their own planes along the Grand River here. They're their own plane mechanic and everything. That's it. Their runways on their own property. They're their own plane mechanic. Yeah. What is that, a 12 gauge target practice? You guys hear that, right? Oh, come on, fish. Come on, fish. I mean, obviously it wasn't a monster. Man, oh man. There's a little bit of a cooler breeze I just felt. Well, when I was out in the boat, I didn't have signal. And I didn't quite get it in on my GoPro, but like literally I watched it land over, like boom, right off the edge of the river, and then I saw it take off. The guy has two planes and he flew them both. He went out in one, landed, came back, and then fired up his other plane and went out in the other one. But yeah, to see it land and take off. Look at these bites. Come on, fish. That's bluegill or whatever it is. Small fish just debaiting us there. Nope, man. Bluegills. Yeah, I don't know how that works. But he's had that forever. Like, Whether his son followed in his footsteps or what, but like since I was a kid, same guy had a plane, or that family had the property. Oh man, I'm gonna do a bait check. And still to this day, dude. He's having engine problems. He's having engine problems. You see that? He's got his cover off and he's working on his motor. He's trying to get back to the launch. That's what he's doing. Worm and shrimp. Let's go. Unless he keeps losing prime on his gas. I don't know what that was, but definitely he's got his hood off. There he's doing it again. He's got to fix something again. Losing gas. Then it's like he goes to the back and pumps the ball. He's got an airline or airlock or something going on, I think. Come on, fish. Get it? Nope, I don't think I did. Fighting the bluegills here. See, he just did it again, and now he just got going again. Let's see how long. There, just bogging out again. Huh. Air, gas line. Simple fix, but can be a pain if you don't have one. Usually won't break you down fully. It'll get you back to the launch. Been there before, same here, my 40 Johnson. And you know what's funny is I had a brand new gas line in a package and I was like, all right. Sure enough, switched over to that new gas line, problem was solved. They don't, neither of them have life jackets on, eh? So like his passenger doesn't have a life jacket on and he doesn't have a life jacket on. How to put one on your passenger, man. At least. You know? But that's up to whatever they want. Bad float? Oh, and your car. Well, only 3 smaller fish tonight. Not even one sucker cat, eh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine just had some kind of airline leak where it just kept losing its pressure, or its prime, right? That was a bigger bluegill, I'd say. River looks beautiful though. I mean, it's cloudy as always, but it does look beautiful. That sun is just hitting that shoreline slightly. Like in person, it looks like kind of like a painting. It's nice. We debated. I'm pretty sure Garden, he's having some issues with the boat motor, and I'm pretty sure he's having an overheating coil. And I had a 6-horse Chrysler once that did that. It ran, coil warmed up, it shut you down. You wait 20 minutes, it'll fire again. You shut you down, wait a while, fire back up as the coil cools down. I think that's what's going on with Gardens. But you don't know, right? It's like a guessing game, pretty much. All right, come on, fish. What's up, Midwest? I think we still have bait on there. I'm pretty sure we do. I think one bluegill, man. We've caught 3 fish in total. Yeah, so so like even if you put that spark plug on, keep your spark plug not screwed in, obviously. Off, put a 1/4 inch away from another piece of the metal on the motor. Turn it over. If you see spark, odds are you put it together and it runs and then dies again. Well, it's guaranteed an overheating coil. Right? We must have no bait on. We must not. We getting bites or something. I don't know. Feels like there's bait there. No, there's no bait on. What I felt was actually there's a tiny scram of shrimp on there. And I like the worms I catch better than the ones I buy, you know? Whatever that was. I even fed these. I got them the other day, put them right in the fridge, and I added some worm food to it just because I'm like, these things look hungry. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think, but I don't know. It's not, the motor isn't at my house for me to, you know what I mean, diagnose and work on it myself and all that. So, but I don't know. If it was my motor, I probably would have just put a coil in it. If I know I'm going to be using it and stuff, might as well. Something's going on with it. And usually a carburetor's not going to, usually if a carb's giving you a hard time, it's giving you a hard time. It's not going to run well and then die out on you, and then run well and die out on you. Unless it's a fuel issue or air at the same time. I don't know, it's weird. Something like that, Garden, you have to, Paul will probably say the same thing. You got to have it in your, you go over the steps. 2-stroke motors. Air, gas, spark, and compression, right? That's got to be blue. If you have spark and then it warms up and disappears, telltale sign of a coil. That's what I know from my mechanic knowledge. Come on, fish. There's no way we got debaited that fast, is there? I mean, we were getting rapid hits. We probably did. We did get debaited. Rapid hits. It's a bluegills. Bluegill fry and all that stuff, whatever. They just attack it. Hopefully they go away. Oh, we still had a bit of worm on. Just gonna hang on to this rod. Bite, bite, bite. See that? Instantly the bluegills will find it. Come on, fish, bite. As soon as I set the rod down, bluegills will start biting. Maybe not. Unless they got us debaited already. Nice, David. Yeah, one more for 50. It says 48 on my end. Oh, yeah. For sure, but they don't eat them up after 20 minutes of riding them, usually, using them. And you were lean. You weren't rich. I think you got a bad coil there, Garden. But I hope I'm wrong for your sake or whatever. And I guess I should look up that motor and see where the coil is. Look at those bites. Nope. 50. Nice, guys. Nice. So, we have bait here or not? I don't think we have bait already. Let's clean us off just like that, eh? Yeah, no bait on this for sure. Nothing. Empty hook. Yeah, right on, guys. Yeah, thanks. Wish I had a place with a pond right on the property. My own actual, on my own property pond. Come on, fish. You see instantly. Yeah, cool. All right, Garden. Screenshotted that. What's the coil underneath the recoil? I'm surprised it's not just in front of it, like. Guys, these bluegills, man, just stripping us dry. Just eating her bait. You guys see the rod bouncing? But we're putting in work, guys. We're putting in work. These fish gotta eat. We're helping them. And that's it. They got our bait, I think. We stop getting bites. That means bait's gone. Someone's trigger happy across the river. What's up there, Glenn? How you doing? What's up? Yeah, so it's under the recoil. Shouldn't be points. Should just be a little box. Like, single cylinder, single coil. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I will, Garden. We got no bait on again. I'm gonna put on a big piece of shrimp. It shouldn't be, bro. It shouldn't be tough job. It should be 4 volts the recoil. That should come off in full, one straight up. You shouldn't lose your spring or anything on that. That should be all springed up and all one, like the recoil itself. But I'll watch a video before I... It shouldn't be that hard. It comes apart, goes back together the same way it came apart, right? So we're way out there. I got a really big piece of shrimp on. Like it's a big cocktail on there. And so see that? Little fish are just pecking at it, pecking at the side of it. All I can hope is that a big cat comes along and says, get out of here, I'm taking that. I'm just gonna let these little fish pick at it. There's the sweet boat coming in here. We got 2 more big pieces of shrimp. I want to use them up because when I take them home and put them in the fridge, they still are much like they're still like pretty much. I pull a few out of the freezer and then just the air temp, the time of year we're in. Just my worms, I have them in my lunch pail, which is like insulated, and I had frozen shrimp in there and an ice cold pop. And that's just trying to keep everything cool. Nice, nice. All right, I appreciate it, Garden. Yeah, good luck. That's a sweet boat they got there. Sweet boat. Okay, we're getting little taps. Easily. For sure, easily. Yeah, those boats aren't cheap. For sure, man. Well, even just a little 18-foot Lund is 100 G's, man. Depending. You know. Oh, for sure. We should have got the name of it. Where it's going, it's going back home, wherever it come from, too. We won't see it again today. We see it again, we'll document the name of it. Just look up any of those wave boats or whatever, wake boats. Put it this way, Garden. My little tin can out the door was 33. And what's that thing gonna be, right? The boats aren't cheap, bruh. New ones aren't. And old ones cost you a fortune still. Not little ones, like not with what you're working with there, that's great. But you know, boats are expensive, man. Come on, fish. Big fish, take it. Can't wait till we're back into full run cat season. Yeah, I think they got our bait, guys, fully. Maybe not. Nope, missed it. That was a bite. That couldn't have been a bluegilly, but might have been. Yeah. I guess they can be. I'd say get ready to do a coil. I would anyways. I wouldn't, to build trust in that motor, I would replace the coil, me personally. Yeah, right on. Yeah, will do, Garden, likewise. I'm not going much longer here. I mean, look, we're just getting cleaned off by bluegills constantly here. And I could go with a float and like a small tungsten or a real smaller hook and catch everyone that bites maybe, but with a canoe haul. Yeah, be safe, Garden. Tight lines, man. Hope you get on the fish. My guess is that shrimp is gone. Yeah, no bait on here. Cast it to the right a bit. Let's see if we can. Usually never works though. The bluegills will be there too. Yep, already getting hits. You guys see that bouncing? Small fish. Yeah, I don't think we have bait on already again. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, there's a tiny bit of shrimp left on there. There's a big piece though. So no matter where I cast, the little ones get on it right away. This year's bluegill hatch or something. Oh, that was a better bite. Oh, come on, fish, take it. Do I got it? Nope, but I don't think so. Nope. Which means it just wouldn't be good, I think. That sun's going down faster and faster. It's only 8:30 and next month at this time it'll be dark. There's some carp out front there by the looks of the bubbles and stuff. fish, take it. Man, you guys see that? Yeah. Now that's biting on the hook, whatever it is. Come on, fish. Yeah, it's a beautiful night. Beautiful. About 10 minutes ago, the sun was still kind of like right across the river. I guess on the screen it still looks pretty cool, but yeah, it's beautiful night, man. Only 3 sunfish species caught, but hey, there's worse ways I can spend the night after work, eh? No, it's been nice. And before long, I'll be spoiled with good fish again. We've been putting in work though, Rod, because we've been feeding a lot of last year's fry bluegill and this year's and little different species, probably. Who knows what out there? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, fish. See that? Just tiny vibrations. So we're feeding fry. But those fish need to eat too. Tap. Tap. Come on, fish. Put the bait in your mouth. Yeah, yeah. I can use live bait. I have worms with me. But yeah, you're right, Rod. I probably should get into starting to use some cut bait here. That'll keep the bluegills away for sure. And then it'll keep me, ooh, that was a better bite. It'll keep me targeting what I want to see, I guess. Yeah, you can use, a couple species. You can use creek chubs, emerald shiners, and white sucker, which are big. Yeah, we have no bait on. So as in cut bait for white sucker and then hog suckers, and that's it. Ontario's pretty strict on live bait rules. bait management and all that stuff, right? Yeah, you can't use, probably told you before, no game fish, no bluegills. Pretty limited, but those creek chubs work well if, you know, they're, can't get those, I just got to take the time to catch them. And there's a spot right off of this river that I can get them. It'd be like a half hour out of the way, I guess, to get them. And I don't get off work until 4. I usually stop by the house quick and before I come this way, so it's pretty much got to get some one night and then fish with them the next night, you know what I mean? Pretty much. But yeah, if I want to get into start sorting where I'm not getting the bites like I'm getting, it's moving over to like a cut bait or a minnow or whatever. No. Worms, leashes, and dead baits, okay. So the dead baits can work, eh? Like, what's up, Josie? How's it going there? How you doing? Got 3 fish, Josie. Nothing to brag about tonight. But beautiful night by the river. Having said that, we casted out a big chunk of shrimp here. And those little bluegills aren't tapping on it right away, so maybe they're gonna hunker down and the little ones be less active. Now that we're getting to this time of night, right? Oh, you're sitting inside? Yeah, it's hot here, but yeah, it's it was a really hot day. But yeah, it's by the river. It's you get a little bit of a breeze, and I mean, I'm not sitting here sweating buckets now. So, but right after work, it was. Oh, really? Okay. I thought maybe we'd see like a storm develop here tonight, but no. And it doesn't look like one's gonna develop, just from the humidity and stuff. Humidity thunderstorm, but I hear that. I was debating on fishing today or not, Josie. I mean, this water was baked on all day long and it's warm, and I could have relaxed in AC, you know, and I don't know, I just figured I'd come out and check it out. My truck has AC on the ride here, so that keeps me cool, and then once you get down by the river, it's a couple degrees cooler than anywhere else. Man, big piece of shrimp out there, nothing hitting it. Which is a good sign. Like, that's a good thing that all of a sudden, like, tiny little fish aren't just pecking at it till it's gone. We might finally get a good fish to find it. Nice, nice. Hey, what's up, Kim? Yeah, I caught a few fish. Nothing to brag about today. They were like hand size, 1 bluegill and 2 pumpkin seeds. So not much. Interesting that the little ones stop pecking off our bait. Like I used to think sunfish and like bluegills, pumpkin seeds, green sunfish, pumpkin, or all the different types of sunfish. I used to think they didn't bite at night, and then I started getting a couple. But I think like majority of like the smaller ones and the big groupings don't bite at night. They kind of go hide from the predator fish maybe. Because, you know, 8:45, stuff stops clearing off our bait rapidly. I don't know. And the other, hey, what's up, Amy? What's going on there, Hayden? For whatever bites, and there's everything in this river, like freshwater species-wise, but normally we see catfish, suckers, the odd bass, there's walleye and pike, but I'm fishing bottom. I'm fishing with shrimp right now, so. It is, it's beautiful. I almost don't want to leave, you know? Yeah, thanks, I hope so. Yeah, welcome to the channel. You never know, usually it's right around like the 9 o'clock, like since it's been, I don't know. I've gotten lucky before I end the stream to usually catch a good fish, but last time I fished the spot, I actually got skunked. But that was like, that's the only time I've ever been skunked here. And we're talking about, the river will come up to where I'm standing. It'll come up like, and then I still like, as soon as, this is usually a pretty good spot. We're just in the hot water of July. There's tons of bait fish out there too for the bigger fish to eat when they want. It's hit or miss. Web shooter, what's up? Good to see you. What you up to, web shooter? Getting a moment to yourself? You're a pretty busy guy. Guys, I don't know. Do we have our bait on here or not? I don't want to waste time right now without bait on. What am I missing here? No, yeah, normally this spot I fish bottom. Live streams, I like to fish bottom. I thought about it today though, like my rod, I got 2 other rods sitting there in my truck, and I'm nothing touching this big chunk of shrimp all of a sudden, okay? And I thought about it, and I was like, should I just go down there and throw baits? We probably would have had better luck, honestly. My guess is. If we would have done that, but after work, putting in a good day of work, you know, just sitting soaking baits is for the bait. Oh. There used to be a cool steamboat that used to come up the river. I haven't seen it this year. I haven't seen it this year. Let's go out to there. Let's see if we can get a kitty cat before we gotta go here. Yeah, there's a lot of pike in there. Lot of walleye. There's a lot of walleye in this river. Tons. more walleye than pike. Oh, what was that? Something's there, so again, don't tell me it's all them little fish. I thought they ducked down for the night. I don't know here. It's a great trolling spot, Rod. Boat. Next time I have my boat out, it's probably gonna, ooh, that was a little hit there. Probably gonna be in this. People don't hit it huge, a lot of pleasure boating, right? So it's like, and I've just never trolled this upper spot of the river. I'm 2 dams up from the lake here. Man. On average, 12 feet. Again, I haven't patrolled, I haven't scanned this upper spot of the river. So that was a guess, man. I'll let you know after I troll all the way down this upper spot and back up. My Helix 7 actually makes a map for me too. It'll scan the bottom as I go. There's some deeper spots too. I can't tell you about this upper stretch because I've never had my boat in it. I've only fished it from shore, so I don't know the average depth, honestly. Wild guess at 12 feet. I think I'm pretty accurate though on that guess. And it's not mapped out for, like, there's no, and it changes yearly, it's a river, but there's no, like, Navionics map for it or anything. Not this end, not this upper end. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just the little ones giving us those hits still. Huh. Look at that. I'm like, man. Oh, okay. Huh. You pull the battery out of your boat and then it sits for so long? I don't know. Because I can put a memory card in my Helix too, but I don't. I just use the space that's in the, like, provided by the, and I've had to clear it off once and start it again or whatever. Because it only has so much, it will only do so much mapping until you got to put a memory card in. Yeah, that's a good question, Webb. Yeah, I don't know. No, because I filled my memory up once on the mapping and they told me to make more, to throw a memory card in. But then it's funny you mentioned that because I didn't do anything. And then I was out on the river just a couple weeks ago and it was mapping. It was creating map for me. So it's funny you mentioned that rod because I obviously some data was lost somewhere for it to have more room to keep mapping, right? Wait a minute. Don't think I cleared. I must have deleted some off actually, or reset to factory settings. I think that's what I did. Hard to say. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I'd be going back a couple of seasons ago that I played around with that or whatever. Fish on. There we go. Spit it just like that. Now what was that? That was no bluegill. That's my night. That's just the way it's going right now. That was a decent fish. Wasn't huge. Definitely wasn't huge, but definitely wasn't a bluegill, whatever it was. Man, guys, we should have landed that fish. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure whether I must have factory resetted my unit because I don't know. But at the same time, I left my unit on and it fully drained my battery this spring. Maybe that's when it lost its data. It's hard to say. Bros, I should have caught that fish, guys. But that's all right. I fish all the time. No big deal. Did you? Yeah. Maybe it was a bass and I was horsing it in and the lip split. You never, like, the warm water, their gums they're not as, the cartilage or whatever is not as strong or whatever. Then it felt like we had no bait on. Like just now. There we go. Come on, fish. What's up, Jeff? Thanks for coming in, bud. Hello. I'm gonna do another bait check. No, there's bait on there. Come on, we're running out of time. We're running out of time for tonight anyways. My bait's totally good there. Make sure that the hooks. Start cleaning up my mess here. Technically 9 o'clock. I'm supposed to leave this property. And we're pretty much there now. But they usually give me a little more time. And it's just because I'm fishing private property, right? And it's just a security thing. That's all it is. It's just for security purposes. No, we're fishing on a river. Oh, there's fish. My line went right slack. Might be a good one. Come on, fish. And they are kind of starting to bite, and I think if I could fish into the dark here, we'd start getting on some cats and stuff. I do think that. Look at those bites. Come on, fish. Those are small bites, though. Small bites. Whoa, that was better. That was a bit better. I think we're debated. Just like that. Yeah, for sure we are. Oh, no, we're not. Just trying to clean up a little bit here while I'm soaking this bait. Yeah, Jeff, we're on a river. You probably heard me answer yeah. We're on a riverbank. There's lots of ants on the riverbank today. Let's do a quick bait check. Plug my device. Yeah, there's bait on there. Oh, come on now. All right, street lights are on. I'm gonna throw one more worm on here. Let's see. Straight worm, no shrimp. Okay, it's getting dark. It's darker than it looks on the screen, as always. See, I gotta clean up after others when I come here too. Because I don't want the spot to be taken from us, and people fish here every day. carry this part way up. Come on, fish, give us that good one here. No bites. I just put my chair away. So. Come on, fish. Again, little bites. Yeah, for sure. We're going to shut it down, though, David. I appreciate it. And we get debated again? Well, guys, I think that's it for tonight. 3 small fish. Yeah, maybe we'll do that dance tomorrow after work. And see how that can work. For sure, Jeff, that can work. And I put my bait away too, and I think we got debated. My bait's all put away. Yep, no bait. All right, everyone, I so appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I go live, that's so cool. Might go live tomorrow, I might not, it's hard to say. Usually just hit the notifications and get notified if and when I go live. All right, everybody have a good Tuesday and that. I might see you guys online later, different streams if anyone's fishing. But we're gonna shut this one down. Yeah, right on, David. Yeah, for sure. You have a safe day as well tomorrow. Guess everything went well with that vehicle situation that you had. All right, no garbage here, guys. We left it all nice and clean. We left it cleaner than we left it. I picked up other folks' butts. Everything's nice and clean here. We good? There's the Moose view. Bad, eh? Safe trip home. Thanks, David. I so appreciate it. And that's a pretty cool view. Not on flat ground or... Let's see if it'll sit here. Nope, it won't. That's so cool, man. I love the moose, man. I love the actual moose, you know? Moose statue. All right, guys, peace, eh? Oh, okay. I see. I hear that. Right on, David. All right, thanks, eh? Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, Webb. Thanks, David. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, everyone. I know tells me there's only one person still here. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. Have a good day tomorrow. Thanks again, guys. Thank you.